It's day one here in Loudenville. So what is it? It's downhill track walk and enduro practice. This is Daniel Maylink. He loves being on the LSDs. Eddie Masters and Joseph.
And Merchgill.
And Merchgill. Ready to go for the day. And that's going to be it.
Cole Davies this weekend.
Cole Davies. Shout out, brother.
Josh Hanson originally.
And Hanny. Previous winner out here. Shame he's not on a pivot. I'm gonna...
for a signature.
Yeah, he's waiting for a ciggy. Here the lads, we're in polos, we're ready to go. Rem Dog's here, phone fully charged today. It's a big step for him and we're proud of him. We're about to go up a track walk. Barney's just on some full service in here with the rigs. Northern's on some fresh wheel builds. We've got some new Reynolds hoops. That's what we're doing. The sun is shining. It's a stark contrast from Poland in the best possible way. I worried I filmed that slow-mo, maybe not. Look at that sun, you can't even see it, we're so exposed. There we go. BK Sport. Forget about the tape mess, but I am back on the bike on this sucker. We got these, I basically lean my arms on them, do some intervals. We're starting to pedal again, so we're getting there, but forget whatever mess this is right here. I've got a man in tow because I can look after him while the others concentrate on the course. The lift, the sun. The Shimano, if you're here this weekend, come check it out. They've got some really cool displays and top secrets coming. Larder Man is revving up. We're about 2 minutes into the gondola ride and the guy is frothing. Dude. Here's the man. Look how sick this is. This is one of the enduro stages about to start. And there's an airfield up here at the top. So a plane's going to come into land, which we'll try and get for you. I actually love planes. And it's the coolest airfield ever. Probably gonna miss this, but this sucker's about to take off downhill and it is the coolest thing you've seen. Planes are the sickest. It'll go down annoyingly behind the building, sorry, but hopefully we'll get it taking off somewhere around here. Oh, I missed it. Down there it took off somewhere. We'll get you another one. Right, there it is, further down, it's just looped back up. Airport 007, it was using the film or something. Spawners. Dog. Yeah. I know, I thought it would go the other way. Remy, get off the airfield. It's just coming up here.
Oh, did you see it land?
Just at the bottom, yeah.
That was kind of slower than I anticipated.
Yeah. Sounds like a hairdryer.
Looks like a hairdryer.
That thing's gangster, I like it. I'm more of a bush plane guy. If anyone wants to take me on their bush plane, super keen. Right, the track walk will commence, but we've got a bigger, cooler plane coming in. There's a dog there. Oh, come on, dude, grease it.
Oh.
Yeah, flying's a bit of me. Downhill's cool, but that's a flash little rig. What G? It's epic. Look how quick they take off. So sick. Hey, Larder Man, you want to be a plane dog? Plane number 2 on the takeoff. Look at that, and we are almost at the downhill start now. Oh, he's like they're up and down. Larder Man, you want to come up the start, dude? Target dog. Unfortunately, I will not be racing again, but we're going to walk the track and help the team. As I say, I won't be racing, but we're going to help this squad behind me with some lines. Ryan, probably just practicing, but he's riding again. We're going to help the squad look at this awesome Pyrenees. You guys want to see this? You guys are actually riding. If anyone watched this last year, as Jenna says, these jumps were almost hard to clear. Stark contrast for the squad riding. This is going to be so fun. Crazy! Down, I'll give you guys a little walk through, don't need too much, but you're going to keep speed easy here. But last year you really had to pump so hard out this to keep it along this next little flat bit into an on-off down here. The speed this year, she's going to be ripping. Yeah, we got Ryan and some boys calling quads. BK Sport are putting up 1 chocolatine for the first person to quad it. So come by, claim your prize at the pits. Hope it's pivot rider, if it's not, free chocolatine for the quad. I think this year, as Roger saying, we were struggling to make this next jump last year. You could probably start where I am now, not quite, pedal in and hit this next double. This was like, hey, you doing the double? You're a gnarly dog if you were doing it.
Yeah, it was gnarly.
Mate, nice to see you. See you at the merch tent.
You like it?
Yeah, man.
Like into.
Was that a little shark feet? Yeah. So this, I think this is quite cool. They've completely flattened this. There was a berm here last year. Berm's gone, lads. What do you reckon, Rem Dog? Flat turn.
Flat out, innit?
Oh. Does it? That will be tricky at speed. Hey, dude. Flat to flat. It will run out. This will be epic and like chewed out. This will be kind of more old school DH. The big berms used to. This is epic. 2 flat turns into like the busy team section of track, but it's kind of cool because it will slow you down a little bit into these tight twisties if we can see past the crowd. I'm only joking. We like these guys. Dude, look at the retro hat on him. Nice hat, dude.
Thank you.
I reckon you'll come out maybe high there and you're going to be pedal clipping the pad realistically to straighten it out, I think. I know you go round, but you want to make this as straight as possible because you've got a huge straight coming up. Depends how much it chews up. It's hard packed right now, but it will break up. This reminds me of when I used to go to races back when I was younger and trying to no brake from here because across the road you were going to be going 70 k's an hour, 75 maybe. The crew thinks they're kind of going to be on the grass from like where they're going to go on the grass down, miss these 2 pinkies. Hey dude. And then just no brake it. He'd come off this road bit into this like off-camera grass year 1, and now it's kind of just, I mean, I'm struggling to walk the first bit, but where you're going to land on a bike is pretty much here, and it's almost flat. We're going to be going 3 times quicker, but it is the technicality. As anything, the track's changed and they erode. The technicality's completely gone off this section so far, unless it got crazy wet. So you're just going to no brake it off as fast as you can go because the off-camera with a few lines is gone. This is half the battle, the press, the media of the downhill. Trying to get that other team there and getting these guys to keep up. But we're down here, we're at split 1, and honestly, I think unless you see one of these friends put out an ingenious line, it's 1 line all the way to here. So we've got Merch Girl and Janene here on track. This turn is so important because you go into, I mean, it's flat behind us, but
We're good to roost,
good to roost, lose weird speed. But yeah, all your speed out, kind of gap up the end over new double, rip it through the Liat Eyewear section coming up. Saying to Rog, one of the weird things behind us is this turn that didn't look tight might actually be really tight with all the speed off the road this year coming into the what do you call it? It's kind of the motorway section. I reckon you're going to be on the grass here. Potentially you're going to come through where I'm walking. There's going to be a bunny hop where I'm off my right foot, land next to this pad and straight to Woot pad, I think. It's kind of what developed last year rather than turns, but we'll see. If you come from here, you'll be shrouping the next right, whereas if you come from here, you'll be straight and carrying speed. Slap, slap, again. Then there's going to be, look at this, I'll kind of run down. This little left here is going to be way tighter than we think. Yeah, because you're going to be ripping, I think. I say like I know, but it seems so hard packing fast. If you want to look as cool as your boy Roger Vieira, BK Sport merch tent this week, or the next drop is coming and will be revealed soon. But for now, just pin it through here. We've got a little double. It can be such a quick little transition. And then the gnarly corner jump. We've seen some hugies on this over the years, but should be pretty dark this year. Yeah, it is. Yes, lads. Looking good in the shades, dude. Yeah, dude.
The contours are just gonna hook.
Exactly. Yeah, as Tormos just said, every berm here compared to the first year is about 4 feet higher. This is going to be a big section this year. This is the wombat gap. Right, we got whoops into an on off, and then looks like they've mellowed it out a lot. Still wall gap. I haven't actually done it. Oh, it's way flatter. Andy Kolb, are you in for wombat gap this year?
No chance.
No chance, wombat gap.
Ace actually said he's going for a tactical case.
Tacky K. Oh, they've put a landing on it this year. It's got a landing, a roll tape. I think you're going to see half the elite field do this year. I think your boy Andy Kolb is going to be forced into it.
Not me.
Oh, this is an epic thumbie, maybe.
Roger, that's the guy for it.
Rem dog getting here. Thumb dog, just getting thummies, yeah, dudes. It's just to call out the gate. I could be so wrong, but I think the whole elite field will end up doing this because you're gonna be coming in hot and you can almost squash it. Right, we've got your girl Steez here. How much of the field do you think are gonna hit the gap this year?
Counting the men's field, I guess you're talking about.
Yeah, men's field.
Well, everyone in final, probably.
Everyone, see, I'm with Emily here, respect. I've got the same call. I'm trying to give you a nut. Nice dude, nice
I
dude.
didn't want to hurt you, you know.
We come in pretty tasty off Wombat Gap, but she's gonna be good. We've got chopped up edge here. This is so much flatter than before. There was a grass line, but I can see there being an epic rut in the dust.
I don't know, man.
This is what we're contending with to see the track. Oh, we got another dog.
Yeah, I think
This is Angel's dog.
well, though.
I had you at 23, I had you.
Let's overtake the crowd. So much squad. I'm liking into the outside at the minute. It stays dry on the Motor X corner because you're going to be absolutely ripping. I'm a big Acer fan here, and this week he's going to hold it down for us in the dust.
Go dry, yeah.
It's more like Durango, dude.
More like Durango.
Yeah, boy. Rip it.
Yeah.
Right, Nico's, in case anyone's wondering, if we ever do a film trip in the States, we're going to borrow this guy's truck. Cheers, dude. Right, back to track walk, out the kind of bike park, up onto. This bit was so cool always because it kind of chews up. It's like it was fluffy grass. It's kind of tricky now. It's kind of washy, this, that. There's a cool outside rut you can kind of bang out here by Nico and then pin it down to the berm. Right, this is the dogs of track walk. This is Angel, Suarez, and this is Momo. He's a 1.5 years old for anyone wondering. What kind of, what brand is he?
He's an Italian greyhound.
Italian Greyhound. So he stays really small.
Yeah, he's like this.
Nice, dude.
Hope he gets stronger.
Yeah, a little bit stronger.
No bigger. Hey,
Right, this is gonna chew up and get so rough, which I think is awesome. It's kind of what downhill's about. You see now, it's like fluffy, got some moisture in it. This is gonna be an epic section that's really gonna like show the people that are great at braking. Always something I struggle with is just locking up the rear, and I've tried to work on it way better with Alex Bond, my coach, is smooth braking, not locking up, so your bike can track and go through the holes. And this is gonna be key on a section like that for people. So we'll help our riders dial that in. So then out of that berm after the section, this gap was kind of gnarly last year, but I think you're going to see everyone do it this year. Yeah. Right, we're coming down back into the bike park Motor X turn here. And very important, you got speed out, and then there's going to be a triple just down here. That's right, we've got triple here. Down, yeah, right. And then high line, which you can't see, or a low line. We can't see. So yeah, high and low there, but as you saw in Poland, a lot of these races or tracks were won on the easy bit, so I might post up here for a bit to see how the exit into the sharp turns. So yeah, out of that, and we used to go right, so this is the first new change, which is epic. We love a new change, even if it's 15 feet left, amazing, so thank you. Up here, into a very flat turn, and then it makes that one a lot squarer down there as well, which is cool. A small change changes this section quite a lot. Hey Lourdes and Jenna. Fresh dirt. This is epic, like we say. Love to see a fresh section. Natural, chewed out. We got roots, grass, into the berm. Over the Stoppy Bridge, pretty cool. It's curved up. You can kind of stop into the berm for a bit of fun. Into quite a slapper. You've always got to hit the anchors out of this into the next steep chute. First really good bit. So this pad, it probably only moved over, or maybe a foot, which changes the whole section a lot because the rut was below it there. Now you can't use that. So where Amory and stuff is, maybe you're going to go all the way down to the bottom now, or up over the right, outside right and across. Be interesting. Yeah, even that was line, but this was, I think, the line last year. I think it's going to be again now. Whoa, this was the most savage off camber, and they've just benched her in. Speed up the track, sports fans. Wow. So you're coming through the high bank up here, and we were gapping off this. Gap off this over and down. Kind of hard, tricky than you think. You come into here, but it's not the biggest berm. And then you could snake right, but I think you're just gonna go straight high, pinned. Yeah, full high if you can hold it all the way to the berm will be epic. If not, you can go down and back up. It's hard to call. We're about to go into the really steep bit. You got these two lines before it. What are you saying, Ronan Dog? You saying high or low here, dude? I don't know, so give me some advice.
Nah, she looks good.
She looks good. That's for the line. Yeah, there we go. So I always loved the high here because it felt cool to be able to do the high in the wet. But it was my downfall last year when I didn't qualify because everyone was just bombing down the low and they built a huge berm down there.
And it's wet this year, so hopefully it doesn't disappear.
Dry, you mean, this year?
Yeah.
Dry this year. And this is your Shimano turn. It hasn't got any less steep, but this is just a flat path from the high, which was here if you could hold it. There's now a pad even at the end of this high, which makes it even more useless than it was, because just there it makes it really tight. So I think, unfortunately, it's going to be blaze to the low and just keeps going.
You're gonna like kind of have to like.
You do that annoying kink, yeah. So Roger's saying there might be a line. This is way more off camber than you think, though. But it might bench in. It could rut really well, Rog. Yep. Pretty, I mean, epic scenes off this. This is, I blew a hand here 2 years ago and somehow recovered it. Blew a hand off the bar, but it will get rough, but it's a completely different track. What we, thanks, dude.
Your hand
Thanks, dude. But yeah, completely different track to what we had in the first years. Just, it's the evolution of the sport and tracks. You start off on a fresh Loma and they get worn down to more bedrock, and you can see where we've come from in the height down to here. So it's just how it is. But it's still super fun. So out here, this is actually a really good line change. The track came kind of through here last year on the right. So you go all the way up and they've fluffed this up. It's completely fresh and into quite steep, just fresh dirt. So this is epic. It's what we've been missing at World Cups. They've listened down into here, just see where it ruts up and goes. I think it's just gonna be a tight right, left down where Lourdes man is around the next pad. Look at that. That is the Pivot Factory Racing pits. All the way down there. Yes, we're in the shade, but look at this loamy dirt. Yeah, this is absolutely wild, but what we're after here at World Cup, sports fans, love to see it. And you're going to be hooking down into this bottom right. The track's all the way over there, and the man has found himself a river. Oh, good lad, good lad. Here's the crew, just hanging out. Love to see it. Right, should we get back to track walk? Right, you're coming off the loam here. And this berm's always awkward because it's massive and amazing halfway through, but it's quite flat at the start, so you gotta try and lean in and commit. Eric. Yes, sir. So we're here in, I guess, the official betting section of Loudenville. Gamble responsibly if you're going to, I guess. Yeah, this is the next section. Oh no, they've opened the gap. Looks way easier than normal. You can see it from further back. The lips looks kind of there. And downhill, yeah, this looks a lot nicer. And you can pull left the first time you want to do it if you want. Sorry. And if not, pull over to where Campbell is and cruise it down. It cracks on. I still like that, and up here into this. I mean, I was on my best run here 2 years ago and I crashed in this turn. So disappointed in myself for that one. Doing really good at the splits. The bottom was my quickest bit. I think I almost won the bottom split, but crashed for the epic scrub jump. One of the best jumps we have at World Cups. Got a front cover with Kino and Freeride magazine there. Merch got on the scrub lump. You'd do a big scrub, eh? You'd do a huge scrub. Huge scrub. 6 section, down to a fast right. Out there, huge berm. A pretty fun bit of track. I could see some people coming out of this and gapping. There's a new, obviously, right berm for the normal bike park with gapping over, maybe. Yeah, bit techie, bit of rough, rocky. This is a techie section getting towards the end. A few really good race runs have come on stack here, back in the bike park. And you've got to suddenly get back up around the pad and in some jumps.
On the backside though.
Yeah, you land where Cami is, but you can like case it, especially now it's easier from here all the way down. Yes, dude. Right, the jump's here, and you come in super hard. Yes, Cambal. And whack up your anchors. Oh, see, you can just see down where the pad is, maybe, if I get you enough thing. You can see the rut was basically where the green bit of it is, and now they're gonna, it's a bit wider than it was before. Me and Cam are saying we loved how it used to be natural, but it's always gonna break down more than we think and get good and techie, eh, Cam?
Yeah, likely.
Always. Because at the minute they put a 4-foot berm in where it used to be an off camber. This was the coolest bit. Yeah, the first year it was off camera and chewed up. Still cool berm, but you're gonna be ripping. Down. You are gonna be hooking to the finish line, but it will be impressive for the crowd, that's for sure.
Comes sliding out.
Right, well, Toolmaster's just got his first crash out the way. He's just had a hugie next to the last, well, second last, third last jump. This jump last year, so hard to clear with all the ruts in it, but I loved it. It was kind of like, I've been used to growing up in the UK, or it's moto, even though I'm not the best at that. And 2 years ago, foot off landing inside, through the line, sports fans. Dude, looking good. Look, how is it out there, mate? Enduro cruise down?
The conditions are mint. It's like the only time we've been here and it's been dry and it's epic.
That's what we like to hear. Squad's loving it. Yeah, there he is. Everyone's favourite.
Fun day chasing the children here.
We're still working on. Come on, dude! He meant the annoying kids as in our team. Right, we're gonna finish on this. If you're coming this weekend, we have very limited spares. These are what we keep in case anything's refunded online. If someone gets sent a medium but they actually want a large, we keep a certain number of. So there's, I think, is there one of those? There's one of those, there's 3 Jananes, there's some other stuff. But it's gonna go, there's a few of these spare from the last drop there. Parts and service garage, got a few mountain hoods. These are the new Airball Media House, throw the goggles. So sick. So come check it out this week in Loudenville and you're gonna win. It's gonna be a jersey and a WTBC. So we'll come see you here. Thanks for everything.